All right, here we go. Welcome to the Really Useful Show. I'm your host, Ken Krell. And today, if you are an entrepreneur and you think you don't have a life, stay tuned because Victoria Hepburn is in the house. No relation to Catherine, from what I understand, but a superstar in her own right. Victoria, tell us exactly what you do and how you help people get their lives back.
Well, what I do, I think, is simple. I help people feel more connected so that they can tap into their resilience. And I created the Boost formula, which are 5 pillars to building a productive and rewarding career journey without sacrificing your home life and health.
So that by itself is a big tease to me. Tell us what that means and give me an example of how you've actually put it into use for people.
Okay, so what it basically is I go in detail in my book, Pressure Makes Diamonds, Simple Habits for Busy Professionals to Break the Burnout Cycle. And it basically goes into the steps that we need to take to regain control of our lives when we feel out of control, disconnected, out of sync. How it shows up with clients, I recently helped a young man who was changing careers, and he landed his dream job at a prominent tech company with a 6-figure salary in 90 days. His challenge, what slowed him down and why he worked with me, was that in the job search and the networking, it all felt so overwhelming and stressful. And like so many people, he got stuck trying to figure out the next step, and he wanted to make the perfect next step. But he was ready to take action. So by going through our program, he was able to use the tools, take the right steps, and manage his energy, connect with the people to speed up his job search. And ultimately, he had the focus to see it through. And that's the secret sauce that resilience brings.
I love it. Now, give me a tip that we could put into place today. We have such a limited amount of time and we're almost done with this short segment that we're doing together today. What can we put in place today that we can use to make a difference right now quickly?
The secret really is not skipping the small talk. A lot of our relationships, especially when you're virtual and remote, you don't have the insight into, so you can't even see people's legs or know how tall they are, right? We don't have a lot of that nonverbal information. So take the time to share little anecdotes about yourself. Like I share stories about my preschooler, my dog with people. Just, it humanizes us. It helps build connection.
Did you say you have a preschool dog?
I have a preschooler and a dog.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to get some clarity there. Okay.
Sorry about that. Yeah.
I've never seen a preschool dog before. I thought that was kind of fascinating.
I would love to see that too.
But yeah, you make a point. It's that human element, which I think makes a big difference. Victoria, how can we learn more about you and what you do?
Well, I have a gift for everyone interested in unlocking their resilience so they can be more productive and profitable in their work. And if it's okay with you, I'll share it with you and you can share it out with everyone.
I would love it. I would love it. Can we get it into the show notes?
Absolutely.
Awesome. So you guys here's what you got to do. Go to really useful show.com. I don't even know my URL right now. I'm so excited about what we're doing here. And look for the show notes on Victoria Hepburn's episode. You'll find it in there with her contact information as well. And if you want to learn about resiliency, I suspect you'll get more from Victoria, hint, hint, than actually Hillary Clinton's masterclass on resiliency. Because I watched that, Victoria. I don't know if you saw it, but I watched it. Yeah, I'm a Hillary fan. So I was like, I think she's a hell of a woman. So I watched it and it really wasn't that much about resiliency as it was about, a retrospective of Hillary's life. I mean, fascinating anecdotes and all that. So resiliency to me, what you can share about that, I think will be far more valuable than that masterclass thing. So I think it's kind of important. So go to the show notes, you guys. And with that said, Victoria Hepburn, thanks for joining us today. Will you come back and share some more?
Absolutely. This has been great, Ken. Thanks.
Thanks. Good to have you with us.